Now, what do you mean when you say hardest? Like, hardest in Bloodborne? Hardest in the DLC? Hardest in, like, I don't know, the Souls games? Like... He's got fast hands. Happy birthday to this guy, yeah. Omede to gozaimasu. Orphan of Kos. Kos or Kos? Oh, he's smaller than I thought he'd be. Ugh. Phase 2. Ah. That's his placenta. Isn't the mom supposed to eat that? That's the part the mom's supposed to eat, right? Well, first phase doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, the mom is supposed to eat the placenta right after the baby's born. That's like a thing. So is this the final lantern in the game then? No, no, I still have... No, is it the final lantern in the game? Is that a human thing? I think other animals do it too. I'm like... It's like a weird, like, hippy-dippy thing that some people do. Like, they take the placenta and they, like, eat it. Sometimes they'll bake it into bread, sometimes they'll, like, make a soup out of it. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know exactly why people do it. Yeah, Mason, can you give Oscar the rundown here on placenta and its many culinary uses? Do I have any echoes? You gotta figure out the timing on that one to, like, be able to close the distance. Isn't that just a human eating meat? I don't think placenta is meat. I think it's like a secret third thing. Some people also eat the umbilical cord, but they, like, you know, cut it into thirds first. You cut the umbilical cord into thirds, but somehow there's still a fourth piece available. It's tissue and blood. Do you consider liver to be meat? Is placenta the same as liver? I mean, liver is also just like tissue, right? Like most organ isn't actually meat, right? Wrong way. Well, I think some of them are. Do you hold organs to be in a different category than meat? I think of it that way. Why? I generally think of meat as like muscle, I guess. No, that's not true. No, I was just confusing meat and muscle as terms. I think I would consider... I would consider it to be a muscle. He's got like a... He's using his placenta as a yo-yo. And honestly, I'm happy for him. Oh, he came in for the whammy. I was confusing muscle with meat. What else is he going to use? He was just born. I mean, he could, you know, not aggress me immediately. He was just born and he chooses violence. I bet this guy could crash a car really good. What was it? It was like, why do 100% of babies instinctively know how to crash cars? Every time I put a freshly born baby into a car, it just knows how to crash it. Is it instinctual? Nobody knows. Have you gone down that ladder? I haven't. I did notice it, and I thought about it, and I didn't go down. I forgot. Okay. So what do the aliens have to do with the Lovecraftian entity pulled out of the water? Do the aliens also want the blood? And they're asking for forgiveness. To the mom that just gave birth? That would make this guy Jesus, right? Oh, it's the one big old 1-2, huh? Oh, it didn't. Had any clue where he was. They are called the Old Ones. 1 second. They found her on the shoreline, so this confirms aliens live in the ocean. So the aliens are the Old Ones. They didn't come from space, they came from the ocean, but they are the aliens. Do you remember when they found that, like, homunculus on the shoreline of, like, New York City? Like, it was unidentifiable, they didn't know what type of creature it was. I like this boss fight so far, by the way. The first phase isn't too bad if you're patient, the second phase I'm still getting used to. Whoa, okay, that's new. That part was new. How do you dodge that? That was a big wave of lightning coming from the middle? Why did it never do that before? Yeah, she just decided to do that. Is that because I used bolt paper near her? Because the first time I used bolt paper was the first time that happened. That's a bigger range than I thought it would be. got me. Koss is the hardest, but honestly the most fun and fair fight, tied with Maria. Yeah, I mean, this guy, he seems, you know, challenging, but again, contrasted with the Elden Ring bosses, feels fair. Like, I feel like when I'm getting hit by his attacks, it's because I've done something wrong. Usually. There was like one time where I was like, but you know, that's not... For a FromSoft game, one time's not bad. I mean, I probably will new game plus this, but it's just a matter of if I'm gonna do it immediately or not. I feel like the new game plus would go pretty quickly, to be honest. Can you vouch for that? Does it? Okay. One thing I don't like is I don't like when you get the counter shot off, but you still get hit. I think that's his hardest to avoid attack, is the big yo-yo one. I like how the second phase transformation, because it's almost instantaneous, like, doesn't, like, immediately kill you. You know what I mean? Nice. That was a good boss fight. That was a really good boss. That might be my favorite boss fight in a Souls game. That was really fun. I kind of wish it went on longer, to be honest. There's like wretched goo coming from this. It's leaking. It looks kind of like a woman. Splendidly done. Thank you. Nightmare slain.
Sweet child of Koss, returned to the ocean. The bottomless curse, the bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
Nice. This is the last lantern. He's a good boss fight. He's a fun boss fight. He's a good time.
Go on, good hunter. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me step.
It's a fucking one level out of that. Crazy. What other loose ends should I be looking into wrapping up, if I may ask? Like, what do you think?
Farewell, good hunter.
What was the, the well, fire antler wolf dude, or fight old man? What was that item I got? Oh, it's a weapon. That's kind of unexpected. I can't wield it. You need 20 of star. You need 20 star for it. You need 20 arcane. Is it good? Is it worth sticking 10 points into arcane on New Game Plus for? I want to buy all this really expensive armor that I don't have yet. Those ones will have to wait. Yeah, I'm getting them for Fashion Souls, maybe for New Game Plus, because I like how it looks a lot. But I don't want to put the whole set on really until I've gotten like the whole set, you know. It might be an upgrade for now. What am I wearing right now? Decorative old hunter garb. Oh, the harrowed garb is actually really really good. I never understood the distinction between versus blunt and versus thrust. Why would getting hit by blunt and thrust attacks have different defense modifiers than just defense? Yeah, but you know, if you have if your physical defense in general goes up, that's still accounted for. Like if you get hit by a blunt weapon, it's taking the normal defense stat and then it's modifying it based off of the versus blunt one, right? So like my point is, if normal defense is going up but versus blunt is going down, is there like a trade-off there? Like, doesn't even really matter that much? Because the normal defense is going to be taken into account when you get hit by the blunt weapon as well, right? It seems extremely convoluted. unless you're telling me that certain types of attacks, like, you know, being hit with a hammer, totally bypasses normal physical defense and is only calculated with versus blunt. Yeah, it's for min-maxing against bosses, right? Are there any other bosses in the game that I haven't beat yet besides the fire guy? Is that it? The coast. The wizard of the coast. Have I met the NPC that looks like a blob with many eyes? That kind of rings a bell, but I don't remember. Maybe? Maybe? Man, I really don't want to fight this guy. Oh, am I on 9 vials left? Brain of Mensis. Where would I have encountered Brain of Mensis? Brian of Memphis. Brian of Memphis. Where would I encounter Brian? Wow, I actually only have 5 vials left. I beat the Orphan of Kos with, like, not even a full recharge on vials. It's crazy. That could have been really bad. It's worth meeting him. Well, where is he? You gotta tell me where he is, silly. Dick? I should have healed on those crows. He's in Nightmare of Mensis? I mean, that makes sense. I didn't see him, though. Where in the nightmare of Mensis? This is a classic, this boss is too big for this arena type of fight. That is the biggest issue here, is that this boss is too big for this arena. Boot too big for he goddamn feet ass boss. You motherfucker. It's a lamp location that has an elevator shortcut. Oh, you bitch. Oh well, we're doing this guy with 4, I guess. What are you supposed to fucking do there? Am I gonna be streaming for more than 10 minutes? Why? Why do you ask? Ooh, too big. I don't know if I don't even know if I want to try and fight this guy. Kind of seems like he sucks ass. But, like, I also would like to be able to say I fought every boss in the game. You should put on armor that helps with fire damage. Oh, do I have to? Yes, Mom. 110 against fire, 130 against fire. And 40 against fire. Electric paper. Why would the fire guy be weak to electric? That doesn't make any sense. $50 and $60. He's not specifically weak to it, it's just extra damage, that's what you're saying. Is there a way to convert insight into runes? No, sir. Oy vey. Guess we're going farming. You know, I like to start at the Grand Cathedral for farming. Wait, why? Why did I start here? I just felt an impulse to. I don't think this is beneficial really at all, though. Yeah, this isn't helpful at all. Gaze upon thine discord. Good berries. Honestly, Mason, I'm gonna farm for vials one time, and I'm gonna try fighting this guy, I guess, like a couple more times, and then I'm probably done for the night. I don't think I'm gonna beat the game today, even if it's available. It's just too much right now. So, I'm gonna just say yes. So you can use it. Oscar, you slut. How fucking dare you. I can't believe you would make me wear this right now. On my birthday, no less.
The horror!
Sonic 3 is a good movie? It is! Cheetah, I beat the boss. Did you see? It was really cool. Yeah, you saw it. You were like Nightmare Slade. Did your automation break? I have to re-authenticate into Twitch on the OBS plugin. I just keep forgetting to do it. It's not hard. I'm trying to fight Lawrence right now, but I'm farming for vials first. That was a really fun fight. Like, that and Maria are maybe my favorite Souls fights so far. So right now I'm farming for vials for just a couple of attempts against Lawrence or whatever. And then if I don't get him tonight, I'm probably gonna play again tomorrow and tie up all the loose ends and try and beat the game. Farm Pig Hall. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot that the pigs. But yeah, after I finish a run through here, I'll try farming at the pig hall with all 3 pigs. That's a good idea. Is there no, like, best farming place in this game? I remember in Dark Souls 1, there was a really good farming spot in, the Painted World. Do I have PlayStation Plus? No. I own the DLC, though. Why would I have to have PlayStation Plus? I did have someone tell me about the cum chalice. I was told that that was a thing. An NPC dies off screen and you get 4K echoes, and you can just repeat that? So that's is that a real thing? The unfortunately named cum chalice, that's a thing? I had heard that phrase before in the context of Yandere Dev, but not Bloodborne. Is this gonna kill me? No, but it's gonna hurt. The cumgen is real. The what? Apparently there's a password that you can put in for a chalice that's basically the word cum. And it's, like, it's good for experience farming. But you have to have PlayStation Plus for it, like you can't just have the DLC. That's annoying. I feel like you should still be able to play randomized chalice as single player. Like, just not with friends. You can? Do we have a difference of opinion here? I will say the progression right now feels pretty good. Of like, all these guys used to be kind of difficult, now they're just, you know, one hit. I mean, I know that's normal, but he still feels good. Who's still ringing that bell? Where was that? What's the quickest way to the pig? Was it Murgo's Loft Middle? It might actually be quicker to go through the Lunarium or whatever. But I'm already heading there. Oh, I've never seen it puke horrid bile before. They didn't drop that many vials, but, like, they gave me enough to, you know, buy a bunch. That's probably a lot quicker than farming them in, Yarnum, right? Oscar, do you remember where Brian was? I'm in Nightmare of Minstus now, so might be close by. An elevator next to a lamp. Yeah. I do actually. I think I know the spot. Like at the base? Like Margot's loft bottom or whatever, right next to the elevator. Nice. Oh, I don't have to worry about that ever again. I can just farm those pigs and get 1,000,000 blood vials. Yeah, I think that was, here. Right? Grass, elevator. Go up, okay. Go up the stairs with the broken mirror. Where? Up here? I don't remember what broken mirror you're talking about. This way? Other way, okay. Oh, it broke a mirror. Okay, I see. Oh, no. I know what you're talking about. I did this with Cheetah earlier. It must have been before you got here. I know what you're yeah, we did that. We did that already. And I used the emote and then like in front of the eyeball. Yeah. Yeah, the moon rune is acquired. Precisely. Do I have any more, like, noble hunter's mark or whatever? Why are the bold hunters... Oh, I only had 2,000. I shouldn't use that. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so pig run is good enough now. And, like, I was able to do one pig run and buy, like, 70 vials, so that's fine. So we're gonna try and fight Lawrence a few times, and... that'll probably be it for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll, like, wrap up some loose ends and beat the game, I guess. Yeah, I'll beat the game, I guess. Dude, am I hallucinating, or does my voice go up in pitch when I talk faster? I feel like I like, sometimes start talking too fast because I'm talking... in sort of a frantic way, and then it, like, becomes Alvin and the Chipmunks. I've gotten to phase 2, I have no clue. The Chalice dungeons do have some exclusive bosses, I might check those out. I'm kinda confused, like, the whole Chalice system is a little confusing to me, but maybe we can straighten that out tomorrow if you're available. Again, all help is appreciated, but never expected. Oh, you stupid. That, what the fuck is that? Are you serious? Like, are they for real with that attack? He sticks his arm down, creates a big splash area of effect that you don't really have time to recover or get out of before he does the second one that ruins half your health bar? Am I missing something, or is it really that stupid? I get he's optional, but still, that doesn't excuse it. I think optional bosses should also be designed well. Not just not just the ones that are mandatory. Like, this might be the worst thing in the game so far. Like, not even close. I think this might be the worst boss in the game. I think you said that's not even like an uncommon opinion. Maybe I should just never get near him. At the expense of damage, just like never get near him. Maybe you. The biggest issue is that it falls into that category of I can't see what the fuck is happening. This was another big problem with Elden Ring bosses, is it like looking upon them as an incomprehensible mess where the flags are unreadable, and because the arena doesn't fit the attack patterns or the size or the scale of the battle, you're not able to get like a proper view of them to see what they're doing. Like, I'm trying to stay on his right side because his left arm is the one that, you know, actually has the flames on it. It doesn't seem to matter too much because it seems like he can attack kind of equally with both of them. The big area of effect attack might come from the right arm, but it doesn't really matter. You're not. It doesn't seem like you're that much more safe on either side, considering the like the area of effect. But I don't know. It's incomprehensible to look at. None of the other bosses in the game have been like that. I don't want to be a video game reviewer because I don't like being critical. But sometimes I feel like things deserve to be criticized too. I typically go out of my way and look past downsides and things and annoyances if they're like... Fuck this guy. Do you enjoy the game? The game is pretty good, but this isn't. This is indefensible garbage. This is hot shit. This is a reject boss. Like, this should have been left on the cutting room floor. Wait till phase 2? I don't want to see phase 2. It really doesn't help that the run back for this guy is obnoxious too. Yeah, just tell me. Just tell me. What, so he turns into like the lava dragon thing from Elden Ring? Why would who in their right mind would think Orphan of Kos is harder than this? Orphan of Kos has an arena with the appropriate scale for the fight. Orphan of Kos telegraphs attacks that are like relatively easily dodgeable. This is neither. There isn't any build for Kos. Here's the thing. Good bosses aren't oriented towards any specific build. If a boss becomes playable when you make a certain build, it's a bad boss. Bosses should be designed for any playstyle, and you can lean into the build you want. This was another Elden Ring problem, is that bosses felt like they were designed to be fought a certain way. Which was lame. All of the best bosses in these games don't require any specific build and are approachable from multiple angles. All of the worst bosses are seemingly intended to be fought a certain way. You want to know what's sad about this? Go ahead. What's sad about it? I'm not fighting him again. Yeah, fuck this guy. This was the only fight where most hunters summon for help. It's not worth the single player. Yeah, the idea behind many of the multiplayer aspects in these games are really cool, but it should never be necessary. It's just a bad boss. And you know what? That's okay. This game hasn't had any of these up until that point. It's okay. I'm not gonna have it holding one bad boss against it, but it's a bad boss. It's a really bad one. I might not even... Like, I really wanted to fight every boss in the game and beat them, but... I'll give it some attempts tomorrow, but I may not beat it. It's not fun. It doesn't seem fair. It seems like a shit show. Maybe a new game plus, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'm done for now. But you know, other than that, everything else I fought tonight, Maria, Orphan of Kos, whatever, Costco, the other one, those were good. It's cool lore-wise. Defeat Costco. If I would, I could. Thank you. Yeah, thanks Cheetah. Thanks Oscar. Thanks Mason. I'll see you at Goodberries. Thank you Big Chief John for your support. Did ferret work? The extension's broken. Let me give you a manual for it. There you go. That's your ferret. Good night, everyone.